I used to be like stressing over like alleged contradictions in the Bible. Like, I like when I read the resurrection narratives, it does seem like Matthew and John are transplanting events, and that used to bother me. And honestly, like I was like, I need to go where the data shows me. But I came across Mike Lacona's book, and he's like, yeah, this is what ancient authors did. They commonly paraphrased transplant events. They take a speech of someone, put it into the mouth of another. And I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a simpler explanation. I'm going to go with this. And a part of me at the time was like, no. You got to harmonize everything. And like, I had like this ideological commitment. And like, but I mean, like, so what sort of happened was like, I feel like people can change based on evidence. It's never going to be one motion or one or the other. It's just like, I don't think it's, I forget what I was trying to go with this and how it related to what we were talking about here, because I kind of got off on a tangent. But I just like, I don't necessarily feel like it has to be like one or the other. I could agree that the Gospels do things like transplant, paraphrase. They may even borrow mythic elements. I think they're constantly going to the Old Testament and going, okay, Jesus did this. Let's compare it to what Elijah did. I'd be perfectly fine with them if they did the same thing with like Julius Caesar or Caesar Augustus. That wouldn't necessarily follow, though, to the conclusion that this is not true. I mean, I firmly believe Paul was quoting Aristotle a couple times. I think he was very aware of his book Politics and was basing a lot of his ethical ideas on Aristotle. Like he directly quotes him in like Romans 2:15, as well as Galatians 5, for example. But like, why does it have to be like, you know, they're doing these things, and then therefore, well, if they're borrowing things from like other works, therefore they're doing exactly what the other works are doing? I don't think that necessarily follows, because I'm willing to go down the path with you on a lot of this stuff. Like I'm perfect.
I hope you will, Michael. Well, let me ask you this then.
Now I'm going to have to start arguing with IP here. No, I'm just kidding.
I want to get your response to this, Mike.